Netflix's latest big show Altered Carbon has now landed, and while we think it has its flaws, there's no doubt there's plenty to enjoy. Based on the novel of the same name by Richard K. Morgan, the sci-fi series is set in a future where people's consciousness can be put into new human sleeves. The 10-part season follows a violent mercenary who is put in a new sleeve to solve the murder of the wealthiest man in the world. Advertisement. Continue reading below. If you've already binged the first season, here's everything you need to know about a potential second season. Altered Carbon Season 2 release date. When can we expect it? Netflix has yet to officially commission a second season of the show and is potentially waiting to see how the first season is received, but it's rare for a show on Netflix to not get a second run, although the streaming service has been a bit more axe-happy in recent months. If Altered Carbon does get a second season, we don't imagine it'll land in February 2019, though given the likely lengthy production schedule, so expected more towards the end of next year at the earliest. If reports in production week are to be believed, Netflix will start production on the second season in October 2018, which definitely means late 2019 at the earliest. Altered Carbon Season 2 cast. Who's coming back? Given that the first season ends with Kovacs giving back the Joel Kinnaman-looking sleeve and going off to find his lost love Quelchris Faulkner, Renee Elise Goldsberry, Kinnaman isn't convinced he'll be back. I think there's a big chance that Kovacs would be re-sleeved if there was a second season, he told NME. Copyright KTU. Netflix advertisement. Continue reading below. Lawrence Bancroft is still in his James Purefoy sleeve come the end of the season, so he could be back, as could the likes of Kristen Lehman as Miriam Bancroft, Martha Higrader as Kristen Ortega, and Leonardo Nam as Stronghold Kovacs. Two notable stars who probably won't be back are Daikon Lachman as Rylene Kawahara and Chris Connor as Poe, given that both were killed off during the first season, but in a world of sleeves, there could be ways around death. Altered Carbon Season 2 plot. What can we expect? Given the show's premise, Purefoy thinks there's a chance that the show could follow the Doctor Who route and recast roles but keep the characters going in future seasons. It's a producer's wet dream because of none of us have to appear in the next season. Our characters may appear, but our bodies can be left in the unemployment line, he explained at a press event. Copyright Netflix. If the show wants to continue to adapt the books, there are two other novels written by Morgan about Kovacs, Broken Angels and Woken Furies, and Kinnaman thinks this could be the direction of the show going forward. If you look at the books, each book takes place in a completely different universe, so if Netflix gets the rights to the other books and then makes them to follow them, it would be basically a new cast for every season. It would be more of an anthology, he told Rotten Tomatoes. Copyright Netflix, but nobody knows that the second season is happening, or what the continuation would be, but if they follow the narrative of the books, then it would be a new cast for everyone, maybe with a couple of holdovers. Altered Carbon Season 2 trailer. When's it landing? We got our first look at the show in December 2017, 2 months before the first season landed on Netflix, so expect a similar timeline for any second season trailer, although Netflix might release a teaser with a confirmed release date later in the year, if the second season gets confirmed. For now, ponder on the history of immortality in this featurette about the show. Want up to the minute entertainment news and features? Just hit like on our Digital Spy Facebook page and follow on our Digital Spy Twitter account and you're all set.